Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Jennifer with ScissorsandLove.com, and today is Paper Pumpkin Day. In case you haven't heard about it, Paper Pumpkin is a fully designed project kit that arrives at your door each month, filled with stamps, ink, paper. Everything is already cut, scored, and ready to go, so you skip the work and you can get right to crafting. Think of it as a mini craft retreat that comes to you. Right now, you can get free celebration rewards with a 3, 6, or 12-month prepaid Paper Pumpkin subscription. The way Paper Pumpkin works is you subscribe within the first 10 days of the month and you will receive that month's subscription. If you subscribe after the 10th of the month, you'll receive the following month's subscription. So, for example, I subscribed on January the 12th. So my subscription won't actually start until February. Today is February the 1st, so I'll get my first subscription box this month. And this one is a past kit from June of 2017, and it's called One in a Melon. Now, I already opened this up with my kids just to see if the projects really were easy. So my kids and I put together this adorable little gift bag, and it came with everything, including the bag, the watercolor banner, the little circle, the thread, the little clothespin, that's what it's called, and even the tissue paper to go inside. So this is the one that I created. Let's open this up. I'll show you the cards that my sons created. Now, bear in mind, these are teenage boys. They don't craft. They don't make stuff, so I think they did a pretty darn good job. So this is the card that my oldest created. Isn't it cute? Okay, so he maybe needs help with the bows, but he did all of this, put it all together, and this is the one that my middle son made. See? Super easy. The box comes with everything that we needed to make these projects, and I'll show it all to you right now. We have 2 ink spots. This one is Melon Mambo. This one is Emerald Envy. And these little ink spots only measure 1 inch by 1 inch, so they're super small and super easy to store if you have storage issues like I do, where you have a huge craft obsession, but a teeny tiny little crafting space. These are great. Every single Paper Pumpkin you get will come with at least 1 ink spot, and the colors do not duplicate over the span of 12 months. Super cool. Alright, so we have our 2 ink spots. We have our reusable stamp set. And again, this is, see how thin that is? So it doesn't take up a lot of space. And check this out. You can even just store your ink spots right on top if you like. We also got a panel of mini Stampin' Dimensionals. So if anybody's watching this video and you know what these are, please tell me, because I have just struggled with these. I have no idea, but I don't want to toss them out because I'm sure that they're useful for something. So please let me know. So we got some Melon Mambo embroidery thread, which does match our Melon Mambo ink. These little adorable clothespins with 6 printed card bases. I only have 4 here, obviously, because my sons made 2 of the cards. It also came with 6 envelopes to match the cards. See, everything is already done for you. And these cards are pre-printed and pre-scored. We'll make one today. See how it's already scored for you and everything? All you gotta do is fold it up. It also came with these awesome leaf stickers. This adorable watermelon tissue paper that you saw inside the gift bag I made. It came with the bags, guys. Look at this. Everything is pre-scored. It already has the adhesive on it. You don't even need adhesive for this stuff. And it came with 4 of these bags. Let's see. We've also got banners and punch outs. So you'll punch these out and then stamp on them. How easy is that? It came with watercolor panels and banners. The first subscription box will also come with a, I believe it's size D, acrylic block for your stamps. Last but not least, an instruction set. Just in case you need to learn how to do this, these are the instructions. These are all for making a card. These are all for making the bag. And then it has, you know, some tips on stamping. It has the list of what your stamps include. And one last little thing. Here's a 6-inch ruler right at the bottom. All right, let's get started. I think I'm going to make a card first. Okay, so I pretty much already know how to do this, but I'm going to pretend that I'm following along the instructions with you guys. So I'm going to pull out my pamphlet, and according to this, I'm going to need one of my ink spots. I think I'm going to go with Emerald Envy. It is my favorite color. I am going to need my Hooray stamp. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that out. Okay, I'm going to put that right about, okay. So I have my Hooray stamp right there and ready to go. I need my mini dimensionals. I'm going to need my embroidery floss. I need one watercolor panel. I have my card base. Can you hear my kitten in the background playing with my rulers? That's fantastic. I also have my leaf stickers. The first instruction says stamp sentiments on banner and envelope. Fold banner on score lines. Alright, so apparently we need another sentiment and we need our envelope. So I'm going to stamp my banner first and just, you know the drill, straight down, straight back up. Doesn't have to be perfect. There we go. Next, I'm going to stamp my sentiment on my envelope. Oh, that's beautiful. Alright, and according to my instructions, that's all the stamping I have to do. Okay, next, the instructions say add leaf stickers to your yellow watercolor square. So let's set these two aside, and we're going to pull out our yellow watercolor square. Alright, so I think I'm going to put one here, and I think I'll put another one here, and one more right here. Now, the instructions say to wrap with about 16 inches of twine and tie a bow. So we are going to need scissors. That's the only thing the kit didn't come with, but it's okay. I think I can live with needing a pair of scissors. So now to measure out 16 inches, I'm just going to take my 2 fingers and wrap around that. And that's about 1 inch. So that's 1, 2, 15, and 16. And if you're like me, you tend to cut your fingers. Please don't cut your fingers. Don't be like me. I'm going to wrap this around my watercolor cardstock. I'm going to set it down and tie a little bow, hopefully. In this family, bow making is not a skill we have. So fair warning. Oh, it's so small. I may have to get my tweezers. There we go. One little bow. Now, if bows are not your thing, you don't have to make a bow. You could just tie it in a knot if you like. It's completely up to you. It's your project. Okay. Let's see. You know what we forgot to do? We forgot to fold the banner on the score lines. Let's bring that banner back. So we have our score lines. Fold that one down and that one up. We're going to do the same thing with this side. And that one up. And I'm going to burnish this just because I really, really like having crisp edges. There we go. Alright, what is next on our list? Use dimensionals to adhere banner to watercolor piece and to add the watercolor piece to the card base. Okay, so where do we want to put our watercolor piece? I think I'm going to put it above the bow, like that. So let's bust out our dimensionals. They're so little. I love them. I probably have an obsession with dimensionals, and I probably way overuse them. I don't know. I don't think we can have too many dimensionals. And I'm going to put this right here. I'm going to pull the string out from underneath because I want to have it dangling down. And we'll throw some dimensionals on the back and then adhere it to the card. Alright, let me just get these peeled. Last one's off. And now we're just going to place this onto our card base. Now we have two options. We can either go vertical or horizontal. I think I'm going to go horizontal. Just for a little bit of fun. And I love these pineapples and all this fruit, especially at the beginning of February, because I don't know about your weather where you are, but for me, literally this area, we're getting every single season in 1 week. And it is just driving me bonkers. Okay, so let's fold this up and let's see if it fits in our envelope. Probably would fit better if I hadn't put so many dimensionals on there. There we go. And there you have it. Envelope and the card. And then it's blank on the inside. So if you wanted to, you could dress it up with some DSP or just leave it white and, you know, add your written message. Super cute, right? And very, very easy. All right, let's move on to our gift bag. I have everything pulled out that I need. I'm going to need one of the circle punches. I'm going to need the stamps from here. I'm going to need both colors of our ink spots. That's, again, Melon Mambo and Emerald Envy. I'll need a watercolor banner, our Melon Mambo twine, our tiny, adorable green clothespin. I don't know why I always want to call this something else. This beautiful watermelon print tissue paper that I showed you in the beginning sample. Our pre-cut and pre-scored bag. Let's get started on these instructions. Step 1 says stamp tags as desired. All right, let's do it. For this, I think I'm going to stamp a half watermelon right about here with a green rind. So I'm going to start on my green rind, and I'm just going to take my Emerald Envy ink spot, and I'm going to ink up my little rind here. Okay, and then I'm just going to come down, and I'm going to match this stamp up with my round punched out piece of paper. And I'm going to stamp straight down and straight back up again. There we go. I like that. Next, I'm going to stamp my watermelon piece with the Melon Mambo ink. And again, I'm just tapping that ink right on there. I'm going to put this straight down into my rind. Excellent. And I think I'm going to add the sentiment that says, a little something sweet. And I'm going to pop that with some Emerald Envy. Now, if you have other inks that you want to use that are already in your collection, there's nothing wrong with that. You can mix and match as much as you like. Just going to pop that down. There we go. I think that's cute. All right, let's check our next step. It says fold the bag on the score lines, peel adhesive backing, and a symbol. Tip, there's an extra horizontal score line to fold the bags flat. All right, let's see what we can do. Okay, now we've got all our score lines already marked, so let's see about folding this bag. So it looks like this is the opening and this is the bottom. So let's fold this, fold that flap, this flap, last but not least. So we're going to also fold in, I don't know if you can see, but we have bag flaps here and here to make a gusseted bag. I'm going to wait to fold these until I get this adhered down. Peel the backing off of that. I'm just going to line that up, make sure it's relatively straight. And there we go. We have the makings of a bag. Alright, so we have this gusseted area here, and we also have this side section. So I'm going to fold that, kind of push in that side section, open it back up, and then I'm going to push down on these gusseted sides. Probably would have been easier if I pushed it down to begin with. But hey, live and learn, right? There we go. And remember how we talked about that extra horizontal score line to fold it flat? Well, that would be that score line right there. And push down, And now it'll fold flat for storage, or if you plan to give it to somebody right away, you can leave it open. Right now, I'm going to open it up just so we can see the rest of the bag put together. Alright, fold cotton paper and place inside the bag. This is so cute. I love this paper. So I'm just going to take my hand underneath this point right here, kind of push my outside fingers against my inside fingers, and just cone it up. Super easy. There we go. Can you see that? And thread twine through hole on tag. Tie a bow. Oh Lord, we have another bow. Okay, tie a bow and clip the watercolor banner and tag to the bag with a clothespin. Whew. You ready to make another bow? So we're going to pull off some more twine. I'm going to poke this through the little hole here. You guys think I can make another bow? Let's see. My fingers do not want to cooperate today. Okay, one bow. I think in the future, no bows for me. Bows are not my friend. Anybody else like that? Bows just are not your cup of tea? Okay, well, it's a bow. It's not a perfect bow, but I'm pretty sure anybody getting this adorable little gift bag is not going to critique the fact that my bow could be better. And I'm going to have to leave this alone, or I will keep picking at it until the cows come home. So, you know what I'm going to do before I clip this together? I'm actually going to put a Stampin' Dimensional right on the back of this, just to kind of hold it still on the banner. And we're going to take this and our adorable little clothespin. And I'm doing this flat. For you guys, it would be a lot easier if you stand it up and do it. There we go. You see that? Let's put that paper down in there. Alright. So, we have created a bag. And we created our little card. And you could actually pair these together and just to make a nice little gift for somebody on the fly. Well guys, there you go. If you enjoyed today's Paper Pumpkin video and want to see more, please consider subscribing to my channel and tell a friend. Would you like to join my new monthly series of Paper Pumpkin Make-Alongs? When you join during celebration, which runs until March 31st, you get a fantastic bonus, free Stampin' Up! Products. If you're not already working with a demonstrator and would like to subscribe, I would love to earn your business. Just click the Contact Me link in the description below and I'll get right back to you. Thanks and have the best day ever.